Hi everybody, welcome to the weekend edition of ePrime. I'm Daedran. A possible clash between Gully and Gaza for a taste of Sumfest? Well, headlining acts King of the Dancehall Vibes Cartel and Bovado will share a stage in Jamaica for the first time in almost 2 decades at this year's staging of Reggae Sumfest. But the question on the tip of many tongues: can patrons expect a friendly clash? This is CEO of Down Sound Entertainment, producers of Reggae Sumfest, Joe Bodanovich. He had this to say.
This really isn't about clash, this is about celebration. This is about unity. They'll do some toe-to-toe stuff and make things exciting,
His response does not entirely dismiss the possibility of a clash. However, he says both DJs are now at a different chapter in their lives.
These are 2 adults now. It's a long time. They're not in the same frame of mind. They've grown. They have a different kind of life, their family life, doing a lot of things for the communities and living their life in a healthy, non-violent kind of way.
Following the announcement, Reggae Sumfest has announced that both VVIP decks are completely sold out and center stage VVIP early bird tickets are also gone. Reggae Sumfest will mark Movado's return to the Jamaican stage after a 10-year hiatus. He was slated to make his grand return last year with Reggae Fest, the return of Movado, at Plantation Cove, but the event was postponed due to the effects of Hurricane Melissa. Massacre breaks silence on copyright infringement claims as songs removed from YouTube. Now, in a social media post on Thursday, the Whites DJ stated that all songs released by Javon Ferron, that's his name by the way, were written by Javon Ferron and released through the proper channels, and he stands firmly behind the legitimacy and ownership of the recordings. His statement comes after his tracks Whites, Rich Sex, Mute, and Scope were removed from YouTube following a copyright claim filed earlier this year. The DJ went on to say that his legal and distribution partners are currently addressing the matter and has taken the necessary steps to have the content restored. He also teased fans that he will be dropping new music soon. Now, on the international scene, Taylor Swift is now a billionaire ×2. According to Forbes, the showgirl is now worth an estimated $2 billion. That includes nearly $800 million earned from royalties and touring, a music catalog worth around $600 million, and more than $100 million in properties throughout the United States. Swift is the first musician to reach the billionaire milestone through her musical talents versus outside projects. Barack and Michelle Obama are adding Broadway to their list of creative projects. The former president and first lady will produce a revival of the Tony and Pulitzer Prize-winning play, Proof, through their Higher Ground production company. The production is directed by Tony winner Thomas Kail and stars Don Cheadle and Eddie Beery, who are both making their Broadway debuts. Proof begins its 16-week run on March 31 at the Booth Theatre. That's it for the weekend edition of ePrime. I'm Daedran. Thank you for watching. Be safe.